Good morning to all of you. Last class I given this note. So today we are going to discuss, that is, equivalent focal length of two thin lenses separated by some distance. So if I am going to put these two lenses which is separated by a distance x, then what will be the equivalent focal length or resultant focal length by the combination of these two thin lenses? This is the important topic for you, because whenever we are going to discuss about Huygens eyepiece and Ramsden eyepiece, this concept is required. Okay, so how we are going to find out? It is a derivation for you. It is simple. It will be simple because all the parts, all the equations that we have been previously found, only we have to be use that equations or terms to study this one. Okay, consider two thin lenses L1 and L2 separated by a distance x as shown in the figure. Let AB is an incident ray falls on the L1 lens 1. So AB is the incident ray falls on L1 at point B. Then refraction of the incident ray AB through lens L1 is represented by the system of matrix V1 will be 1 0 minus 1 by F1 into 1. Already we have been discussed previously. If you can search your note, system of ray or transfer matrix, in generalized case refraction by thick lens, we have been found the V matrix is this one. V matrix is like this. This and then this by lens maker formula this. So 1 0 minus 1 by F1. So whenever the ray is refracted by the lens, the refraction matrix will be this one. Have to be remembered by you, that 1 0 minus 1 by F1. Here F is the so called focal length. So for the first one, now for the first lens, let the focal length is F1, and due to the first refraction due to L1, then the system of matrix V1 or the refraction matrix here it is written that the system of matrix V1 or the so called refraction matrix, also you can write refraction matrix. Here you have to write these things with bracket. So F1 is the nothing but focal length of L1. After refraction, the ray translated along BC direction to the second lens L2. This translation is represented by, in first class we have been studied, 1 x 0 1, right? Then after translation, then again it is refracted through L2 lens and moving along CD. So after translation, the ray again refracted through second lens L2, so it can be represented by refraction matrix or system of matrix, that is called the V2 will be 1 0 minus 1 by F2 1. Here F2 is the focal length of lens 2. Then the ray emergent as CD. Along the CD it will be emergent. Now the system of matrix, whole system of matrix for the combination of these two lenses will be, it will be better that you have to correct it by represented by, you just correct it as refraction matrix, right? Refraction matrix. This is also called as the refraction matrix, no problem, but refraction matrix means no confused, because there also came another refraction matrix term. So here you have to write refraction matrix, no need in the bracket, no need to write in the bracket. Here you have to cross this and write a refraction matrix represented by a refraction matrix V1. Here it is represented by refraction matrix V2, and the system of matrix is V2 T V1. Here the total matrix or the system of matrix, here the system is two lenses and gap between the two lenses, that overall is called as the system of matrix. Then system of matrix will be V2 T V1. What will be the meaning of this one? Meaning of this one means, if we are going to get, this is the image of the object O, right? If we are getting image here at point D of the object O, which is situated at A, then how we got? We got due to the refraction of this one, then translation of this one, then refraction of this lens. That means if the image will be think about how I have been induced, if this image is going to be asked himself that how I have been induced. I have been induced due to refraction by L2, translation along BC, then refraction by L1. So it will be V2, or if this image is going to be try to see the object backward, then what will be the procedure that image has to be follow? That image has to be follow one refraction, one translation here, and again one refraction. That means V2, T and V1, this image if followed by himself, then that image will be get its original position, that is called the object. Okay, so only for that it will be V2 T V1. So V2 is 1 0 minus F2 1 1 x 0 1 1 0 minus 1 by F1 into 1. Then I have been multiplied these two matrix, we are going to get this one. Again multiplied these two matrix, we are going to get this one. So this can be compared with general expression of the system of matrix, that is A, B and C, D. The general expression we know that is A, B and C, D. Now I am going to compare this and this. So C is the reciprocal of the focal length, right? So we know that C is nothing but, here the C is nothing but the reciprocal of the focal length. So if we are going to go back to your note in the section of second focal point, in that we found that what? That C is nothing but reciprocal of F2, this side. Okay, the C is nothing but 1 by F2. So here if we are going to be consider these two lenses is nothing but as a one lens, then F2 is called as this distance, this side distance, right side distance. So right side distance means this will be or F is equal to minus 1 by C we can write, or C is equal to 1 by F. So hence 1 by F for the generalized case or for the resultant we can write capital F is equal to minus how much C we have been got as compared with this one, this to this, that will be minus 1 by F2 minus 1 by F1 plus x by F1 into F2. So minus of that much term will be this one. So F will be this one. This is the equivalent focal length of combination of two lenses. Okay. Now if the medium between two lenses having refractive index mu, then the equivalent focal length will be how much? Because if the in air, if the light is traveled the distance x, in the medium it will travel that distance will be x by mu. So F will be F1 into F2 by F1 plus F2 minus x by mu. So this is the resultant focal length when the two thin lenses is going to be combined with each other. The formula is F1 into F2. individual focal length, product of individual focal length divided by one focal length plus another focal length minus x, which is separation between the two lenses, by mu. If this in between the two lenses, if the medium is present, which refractive index is mu, then it will be mu. And if air is present, mu is equal to 1, then it will be mu equal to 1, then f1 plus f2 minus x. So this is the equivalent focal length of combination of two lenses. Now we have to find out the cardinal points of combination of two thin lenses. Okay, before that we have to just recap this table, whatever we got whenever we have been discussed about the cardinal points of a thick lens. The cardinal points of thick lens. For the first focal point we have been found 1 by c. You just go back. Whenever we have been discussed about the cardinal points of the thick lens, this one. For the first focal point we got the expression that is equal to mu1 by mu L into 1 by c. If mu1 and mu2 both are equal, then it will be only 1 by c. Likewise, in case of second focal point, it will be minus 1 by c. First principal point is d minus mu1 by mu L by c. If mu1 equal to mu L, then d minus 1 by c. Then here you can see in the table d minus 1 by c if mu1 equal to mu2. But in general d minus mu1 by mu2. Likewise, in case of second principal point we found a minus 1 by c. Same thing, it has been written in the table, a minus 1 by c, that is first nodal point. First nodal point expression is how much? D minus 1 by c. D minus 1 by c. Next, second focal point is the expression mu1 by mu L minus a by c, or we can write mu1 minus mu L a by mu L by c, right? So same thing, mu1 minus mu2 a by mu2 c. Okay, if mu1 equal to mu2, then it will be 1 minus a by c. So these are the general formula whatever we got whenever we have been discussed a thick film, a thick lens. Now from the combination of two lenses we found the system of matrix is this one. The system of matrix is this one. So if I am going to compare with this system of matrix with this one, with this ABCD generalized form, then A is equal to, A will be 1 minus x by f1, B is equal to x, C is equal to this much, D is equal to this much, right? So by comparing this one, so this is our system of matrix. Whenever it will compare with ABCD form, that means this equal to this, then A equal to, B equal to, C equal to, D equal to. So ABCD we found for the combination of two thin lenses. So whenever after getting the ABCD, we can easily find out the 6 cardinal points by using this formula. Suppose now we are going to be consider 1 by c. 1 by c is the first focal point of two thin lenses. Will be how much? Then we found that this one is the c. This one is the c. So first focal point will be 1 by c. Okay. Second focal point will be minus 1 by c. Okay, so likewise nodal point. Suppose we are going to consider nodal point. Nodal point is 1 minus a by c. So it will be 1 like this. 1 minus a is this much. 1 minus x by f1 by c. C is this much. By simplification, we can found the first nodal point of this combination of two thin lenses. So this much is your explanation of your last class note. So today I am going to give you watch it and try to understand the things whatever I have been discussed. If any doubt, you can ask me. Then I am going to give you some notes for next class. Okay, thank you.